You may have the universe, if I may have the Amalfi Coast. Hello everyone. This video tells the tale of my journey through the picturesque trail of the Amalfi Coast, which is located in Italy. Beyond the tourist hotspots of Positano and Amalfi town lies a hidden gem that is situated away from the tourist trail. Don't get me wrong, Positano is beautiful. It looks like a picture postcard, but it's also full of crowds and expensive tourist shops. Therefore, the secret place is more inspiring. So what is the name of the secret place that you can visit on the Amalfi Coast? Stay tuned until the end of the video to find out the name of the place and why you should visit it. Hello everyone, buongiorno, ciao from Italiano, from Italy. So I'm in Sorrento after all the kerfuffle with the fire. I will link that vlog above. Okay, so yes, it's just beautiful in Sorrento. The reason I came to Sorrento is because I want to do the Amalfi Coast. And of course see Sorrento at some point because it's bella. Very, very beautiful. In terms of the Amalfi Coast from Sorrento, I managed to get a ticket for just €10 for the bus. And the ticket lasts 24 hours. That is so cheap, so cheap, so cheap. Talking about cheap, I also got a takeout pizza for €2.50. So cheap, so cheap. And I also got a very, very cheap Bella beautiful dress. So I'll find a mirror to show you this. Bye. So here's the dress, my outfit of the day. For only €10, so cheap. You can get round the Amalfi on a boat, but I don't really see the point in taking it because you just see exactly the same places from the boat that you do from the bus. And the boat is something like €70, so expensive compared to the bus. And so yeah, that's so expensive, and the ticket is so cheap. Doing a lot of price comparisons this morning. So apparently you can go to the Amalfi Coast. You can also go to Positano. Now usually we get off at those stops, but I've heard, listen really well to other visitors, and they said that those places are very overcrowded, very steep to get down, and so expensive. So they're very beautiful, very bella, but you can see them all on the bus winding around the Amalfi Coast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off at a place called Maiori, which isn't as steep, and it certainly isn't expensive, and it's a sandy beach. And you don't pay for the beach, it's not a private beach. Whereas private beaches in Italy, minimum cost about €30 a session. So expensive, so expensive. So I'm going to go to somewhere that's cheaper. Follow me for budget travel. So anyway, I think I'll make my way now to the bus, the Sita bus, which was only €10 for 24 hours of riding around the Amalfi. Okay, so I'm in the line for the bus. Look at the queue, and the bus is, you probably can't even see the bus. So basically it's now 10:15. There's a free shuttle from my accommodation to Sorrento, so I got that free shuttle. First one out was 9, didn't leave till 9:15. Then I had to walk to this stop. It took half an hour, that's why it's now 10:15. So this is the earliest I could get here. I'm going to take Padine Horror. Those of you who know Padine Horror, it's the mint. Those of you who don't know, it's the mint that you get from India. Peppermint, so because of the bends I'm prepared, and I've also packed 6 bags, so I'm very prepared for my trip. And yeah, I have to wait in line. It's going to be a long day. Travel sickness medication taken, 6 bags packed. The problem is the windows might be a little bit tinted on the bus or have bars, so it's going to be difficult to film. So it's mainly when we stop and the doors open and I can really film the beauty of the Amalfi Coast for you all, definitely. But this is the cheap way of doing it. You know, tinted windows where the view might be a little bit distorted, long queues. You see, budget travel doesn't mean comfort travel. It means tough travel, and that's the route I've decided to take because, you know, it's budgeted. We can't run out of money, can we? Alright, so let me leave these people in the queue in peace and put the camera away for a bit, and you'll see the adventure and the discomfort. I know it's all coming, but it's going to be amazing. It's going to be a big, big memory for me. And remember, don't get off at Amalfi or Positano, because they're super expensive. Oh, okay, see you in a bit. Okay, so the queue was 40 minutes. I've got a window seat on the right hand side where the coast is. That's a blessing. I was told to sit up front and film from up front, but that's just pot luck where you land, you know, that's just pot luck. But I'm very grateful. The bus is not the cleanest bus, there's a lot of rubbish on it. However, remember the ticket's only €10 for the whole day. I'm very, very lucky and very blessed to get a window seat, and I think we can see fine out of it, absolutely fine. Very, very grateful that I got on the Amalfi Coast bus. So grateful, so happy. Can't wait for the journey to start. And it's not like India where it's a lot of pushing and shoving and there's no control over the line. Everybody just stood in line, waited for the bus. Really, really impeccable behaviour. Everybody very quiet. Not so much now we're on the bus that's talking, that's fine, of course it is. But it's a refreshing change because it just keeps my nervous system calm. Although I do miss all the cows in the queue coming to say hello and all the stray dogs, but my nervous system was calm. But don't ask me what it's going to be like in an hour.
I didn't get any travel sickness. Perhaps that's because I was looking out of the window at the spectacular views for the duration of the journey. This magnificent coast is full of fascinating history. Once upon a time, Greek settlers influenced its art, trade and architecture. After Greek ruling came Roman ruling. That's when farming culture was ripe and olives, grapes and citrus were cultivated. Such items were then traded. Despite Roman ruling, Greek influences were maintained and therefore Roman and Greek cultures intertwined. The beauty of this cultural blend is still apparent today.
Okay, so the bus has dropped me in Amalfi, and I've just shown you the scenes of Amalfi. So from here I'm going to go to Maiori, definitely, because it just seems a little bit pretentious here, definitely. Yeah, let's move on. I think this is my bus, either to Maiori or Salenra or something. So yeah, I'm going to get another bus. Okay, so I'm on the bus. It was literally just 10 minutes changeover actually from Amalfi to Maiori, but I've just met two travellers and they said that they were in Maiori the other day and it was super busy and seemed really super touristy, so they're going to Minori, so I'm going to go to Minori too. What wonderful, wonderful guidance. So that's what I'm going to do, past the busyness of the Amalfi Coast, the expense of it, overly touristic, but you know, that's fine. It'll just be nice to do something more offbeat here on the Amalfi Coast. It's so beautiful. My heart is bursting with the beauty, but yeah, a little pretentious at times, but not always. My goodness, so many umbrellas on the Amalfi, and you have to pay for these ones as well. It's not free beaches here, but it is in Minori and Maiori, but again I'm going to Minori now.
I arrived safely in Minori and discovered that it was a local Italian town. It was magical to have seen the Amalfi Coast and then arrive in the land of authenticity. After viewing the Nori, I went for lunch.
Okay, so I'm in quite a noisy cafe. I just washed my face because it was so hot. And I've got my cappuccino. Oh, wow. Let's try it. Chocolate and foam. Oh, magic. Now we'll try the coffee. This is decaffeinated so I don't go hyper. I've got liquid. Oh, to die for. Beautiful, Bella cappuccino, Bella. And what a beautiful small town this is. And the cappuccino is only something like €3, and then my lunch is under 10. But total cost of drink and food will only be €10. I dread to think what it will cost me on the Amalfi. This is usual prices for Italiano resorts, I guess. And it's such a quaint resort. It's such a treat to go somewhere that's local, authentic, raw and real. And I'll show you lunch definitely. Oh, Italian flag and the panini. Wow, it's huge. I can't eat all of it. Remember, I've got that drive back around the Amalfi. So it's a baguette with mozzarella and zucchini. That's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. That is good. Wherever I go, I make friends. Okay, so what is the name? Wakali. And these are the team. Hi. They take people around the world. Hi. Oh my goodness, the sound of the waves, beautiful. So it looks like the beaches are free. I don't know if we have to pay for sunbeds. I think they might be free, but I can check. Because it's quite pebbly where I'm standing and there's really not any room on the beach. The beaches are so full here on the Amalfi and also in Sorrento, and a lot of them are paid beaches, but this one isn't. But I just don't know if there's anywhere I can go, but I'll try a sunbed and see if it's free. So because there's nowhere to sit on the sands. So I've got a sunbed. It's just whether anyone comes and asks me for money for it, really, see what happens. But I want to swim as long as my things are safe, because it's a little bit away from the sea as the sunbed. I can't quite keep an eye on it. Okay, so I got moved from the sunbed, but I prefer to be grounded anyway. And the guy told me that it was a private beach I was on and there's a public one, so I've moved to the public beach. I've had a lovely dip. Oh, and just saw all the views from the sea, which I'll show you the views. But didn't film myself swimming. There's always so many people swimming and I don't think they'd like to be on camera. You know, they've not chosen to be on camera. Okay, so yeah, I'm just chilling, grounding with the earth on some pebbles, but the beach is sandy still. Okay, so I was swimming all here, watching these views. And those views from the sea, amazing, looky me, gorgeous. Okay, so the beach was just beautiful, just so amazing. So I think I'll start to head back now because it's, you know, a long way home to Sorrento. So I've just checked ChatGPT and they say Sunday services are 12:45 and 6:45 back to Amalfi. That's well dodgy because it's so far away. With limited bus services, but the bus driver said they come every hour, the buses, so I'm more inclined to believe the bus driver than a robot. So there we go, let's just hope I get this bus back to Amalfi and then my connecting bus to Sorrento. So I found the bus stop and the local people are also saying that it's every hour, hourly, not twice a day, like ChatGPT. Okay, so I'm feeling reassured and I'm going to wait for my bus. Not sure how much I can film on the way back. I've got a tiny, weeny little bit of battery left and that's it. Oh God.
I jumped on the bus back to Sorrento via Amalfi. From the stunning coastline of Amalfi to the charming town of Minori, I experienced layers of history, a glimpse of local life and the serenity of an Italian beach amongst its chaos. The Amalfi Coast and Minori are now deeply embodied in my memory box, and now I can't wait to share my next Italian adventure with you all. Until then, ciao!